Hey guys, I'm Michelle, and I am a yoga instructor, a Reiki practitioner, and a life coach for goals and purposes. Today, I have learned 13 ways how not to produce a YouTube video. So, in my life motto, if at first you don't succeed, try again. We are going to go for it this time. So, I'm going to have you guys come into your seated position. And instead of sitting with your legs the way you normally would cross them, go ahead and put them to the opposite direction. That way we get used to our knees going all the way down on both sides. If you have a problem with your legs going on the ground, go ahead and grab a block and use it to bolster yourself up. If your legs are still high, you can take other blocks. Usually you have two around you, and we have straps and other things that you can use to help assist you. I will always suggest that you keep safety things around like blocks and straps. So instead of pushing yourself past your edge of stretch, that you get into a basic beginning edge, playing the edge of the stretch, instead of overextending, hyperextending, or hurting yourself or putting yourself out of anatomical alignment. So I will show you blocks, I will show you variations, and we're going to move through a core routine. And so I'm going to go ahead and get my music started over here. And the first thing I like to do is just take a moment to calm our mind, calm our soul, invite peace in. So we're going to inhale in peace and exhale out anything else that might be bugging us today. So on the inhale, we take air in through our chest and our stomach, and we drop it and soften our belly, let it go into our pelvis floor. And then on the exhale, you're going to hug and lift those bathroom muscles up really tight, pulling all the way up through, really activating that core area. So just take a moment to clear your mind. Inhale, and then exhale with the hug and lift. Really giving time for that diaphragm to drop down as we inhale and let that belly soften and lower, and then really get rid of all that extra carbon monoxide as we hug and lift up. Just take about 2 to 3 breaths. And I'm going to go ahead and come off of my block, but keep it near me. We go ahead and take our hands up on our knees. Inhale and start rolling up. So I want you to lift through your pelvic floor, lift the ribs high, drop the shoulders down, open your chest up. We're going to fold forward, and then on the way back up, we're going to drop back down in. So inhale, elongate on the axial extension, so roll that forward, and then come back up and drop it back down. Trying to keep a long spine as we come up, all the way back up, and then dropping down in. Inhale the arms up, come back down into Namaste, and then just take a slight twist to the right, just with your chest and your arms and your head. Inhale on the exhale, go ahead and release your left hand to your right knee, your right hand behind your left thigh or buttocks area. We're going to take a nice inhale and exhale, extend up again. So we're drawing in and up through the core, the front lumbar spine, through the ribs, and through the chest. And then we're going to just take a look over our right shoulder. Nice spinal twist. And then raise your hands and release back to center, to Namaste. Inhale on the exhale, twist to the left. Release the hands, right knee goes on left, left hand goes behind the buttocks. Inhale up again, exhale, extend, so draw in and up, then just twist your chest and your head and take a look over the left shoulder. Remember to breathe, inhaling, Exhaling, hugging, and lifting, keeping that core activated even in our stretch. As we lift to come back around. Just inhale out, take a breath. We're going to go ahead and extend our legs out to the side. So open your legs wide, and at this point, you can keep your knees bent if you need a little extra wiggle room. If it's very, very tight when you open your legs, you can take a block and kind of block it up a little bit so that you can get used to the feeling or, used to the stretch. And then every time you go down lower or throughout, yoga meets you where you are. So, over time, you'll be able to move the block and lower that knee down. So I'm going to start out with a block under just to show you how you would go about, moving to the next level. So we're going to inhale our arms up. Exhale, twist at the chest, keeping that core alignment. Ribs in and up, chest out. Exhale as we fold over to our leg. Now here, I want you to go ahead and lift up really tall again, rolling and waving that out and trying to take it just a little bit farther. So if you are here and that feels okay and you feel like you can take your knee down more, you just move the block. Inhale up, exhale, extend, and try to go all the way down. From here, bring your left arm or your right arm in front of your right leg. Inhale that left arm up and take a nice twist to the side, really opening up that side, but we're also still keeping our body nice and long and elongated straight. Come back to your center and release. I'm going to go ahead and move this block. So we're going to inhale up again, exhaling as we twist to the left and release it down. Remember to play the edge of your stretch. So if this is hurting you, take it up a little bit higher. We don't go to the edge of pain. We go to the edge of our stretch and we let yoga meet us where we are. We never go to hurt ourselves. This is about growing and getting stronger and getting more flexible. So if this is as far as you can go, make sure that you're just keeping that nice alignment. And if you can go all the way down, then that's a good spot for you also. So we're just going to extend out, hold for a breath or two, and then roll up and extend one more time out as far as you can go. And then put that left arm in front of the left leg, draw in and up through your core. Once you're nice and long and strong and your core is still aligned, then you can fold over. Coming back to center, we're going to go ahead and bring our legs in. Taking the left foot towards the right thigh. We're going to grab the middle of our foot with the palm of our hand. Pull it in and up so the knee is by the elbow or higher. And then we're just going to take it out to the side and hold this nice stretch of the hamstrings and the calves. Release it back to normal and take it back down. Go ahead and switch legs out. Again, grabbing in the center of your foot with the palm of your hand. Take that leg in and up and reach out for that nice long stretch. Try to remember to keep everything still in alignment and up, not falling in and out of the position. Bring your feet together and try to take them down, your legs down to the side. Again, if they don't go, you can always keep your blocks here, but work on rolling your feet out where your toes are coming out and your pinkies are going down. And then inhaling up and exhaling, walking your hands out. So you can hold this for just a few moments and breathe, keeping the core lifted, the ribs out, the chest open, the back straight. And then if you feel you can go further, then you move your blocks. You inhale back up, and then you walk it out a little bit more. Always remember to try to keep that nice long spine, Don't let your neck just dangle or fall or go in between your hands really deep. We're trying to keep everything nice and anatomically correct. We never want to look like this. We're going to cause all kinds of pain through our shoulders and our neck if we're constantly crunching up through here. So I always lift up like this and then bring up and come down with the weight. Be more of a goddess or a god or whatever they would say for a man. But, just kind of, move and wave and be free with it. It's not about strict structure. We just want to make sure that we're staying nice and long and strong. So now we're going to move on over into a down dog. So I'm going to have you come on your hands and knees. We always start with our fingers nice and wide. Place them down on the fingertips, slide to the knuckles, slide to the C palm of the hand, and keep this, the heel part, try to keep that up a little so we don't damage our wrist. So from here, we're just going to step back a little into our down dog. We're going to come up on the balls of our feet and then walk. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and try to put your heels down. If you're not to this position yet, that's okay also. Keep them up a little bit and just work on it a little. 1, 2, 3. Now lift up on your toes, push out your sit bones, roll that core forward, and keep your head open between your shoulder blades. If we drop down like this, we're causing more damage. So we want to really keep ourselves out and in a nice alignment. So from here, we're going to go into what we call core planks. So we're going to lift up high on tippy toes, push our sit bones out, roll, keeping our shoulders over our elbows and our elbows over our wrists. Nice, long, and strong in our back. We're not curving way down. We're not sticking way up. We're staying right in alignment. Then we're going to push ourselves back into that nice sit bone up action of the down dog. And then roll out to core again. Holding, 2, 3, and back up to down dog. These are core planks, really working that core, using that psoas muscle. Try to lift and go everything through that core. So we roll the core up, keep the ribs straight, offer the heart, keep the shoulders in alignment. Okay, last time. So we're going to go ahead and lift up that leg and roll it in. Lift up the right leg and then drop everything down as we roll in. One last one on this side and back down. And take the left leg up, roll it in and up. Last time. And we're going to go ahead and place our feet down. Do one more roll out to plank. Take it down to chaturanga, pelvis to the floor, and the rest of our body down. So from here, we're going to go into the cobra pose. So I want your hands by your chest. Your head can go down into the mat. And then you're going to lift from your core, lift your ribs, offer your heart. Now, if you're good here and you want to take it to the next level of up dog, you can come on up to here. And roll it back down. Inhale, prepare, exhale, roll up one more time. And then we're going to come back into our child's pose and rest that out for just a moment. Sorry, battery's trying to die. All right, so I'm going to meet you back over here. We're just going to sit for just a moment. Inhaling up. I'm going to take our arms up and out. Kind of let your head flow back, but don't squeeze your neck down. Just naturally flow back, dropping those shoulders down, releasing into a small back bend, and then come forward and hug in. Inhale up, exhale, release it out, drop it back. Opposite arm this time when you hug around. Now bend forward and try to breathe through the lungs of your back. Opening up the back of your lungs. Exhaling, hugging and lifting. Release back out one more time. And let's take our wrists and roll them out. We just did a bunch of planks and down dogs, and we want to make sure that our wrists are safe. So you grab the bony areas of your wrist and you can give it a twirl. We can take from our palm with our other palm, pull it down, and then take it this way, push down. And I like to grab the top and pull it towards it. That's a nice stretch for me. And then on this side, do the same. Pulling it out, rolling it, opening it up, and then pushing it back through. All right, you ready for more? We had a little break. So let's go back in. We're going to come back down to our hands and our knees. We want to keep everything hip distance apart. So take your toothless, put them between your knees. That will be your hip distance. Okay, so we're going to come down again, wide open fingers. And we're going to push ourselves back up into our down dog. Walk the dog out. You can lift your feet up, axle extend out, using those sit bones and nice open shoulders. And we're going to go ahead and lift our right leg, roll it through, and step up. From here, we're going to axle extend, roll up, and then we're going to use our core strength to come up into our high lunge. But I'm going to go ahead and step up and turn this way so that you can see me better. So from here, I want you to turn that back foot out, facing the side of your mat, dropping back down, making sure that you're in alignment, rolling up. And this time, as we come up, you'll notice that our pelvic floor is reaching at a 45-degree angle or such. We're going to inhale up from here, and just with our chest, our arms, and our head, turn it to the front. So we don't want to twist our pelvis forward because then we're twerking out our back, our knee, our ankle. Everything is out of alignment. So we want to keep it at that 45-degree angle. We want to keep that knee over our ankle. We want to just use our arms and our chest to twist out for the warrior one. Inhale, exhale, release your arms, externally rotate, grab behind you, and just drop it back for a nice shoulder stretch down. Inhale up, exhale down. Put our hand onto the back here of our thigh. We're going to draw that right arm up. And then once you're in position, if you're feeling comfortable, you can go on back for the reverse warrior. Now it is okay to hold it here. It's okay to hold it here. It's okay to go even further if you can. Anything that you can do is okay. Now bring that right arm over the right knee, onto the right knee. We're going to go ahead and draw in and up through our core line, holding that position. We're going to grab some of the ground and draw it back up. 2, 3, drawing it back up and holding it. We're going to drop that hand down beside our right foot and then drop our leg back. This is our triangle position. So we're going to go forward, holding that warrior one in a triangle, and then coming back into a triangle position. Cartwheel your hands back down, flip it around to your high lunge. Go ahead and come up. Inhale, exhale it down. Inhale it up, exhale it down. Inhale it up, exhale it down. Then we're going to stand forward, and we're going to come into our warrior three. I kind of don't have a whole lot of room here, so I'm going to have to flip around to this way. So you can take your blocks, hold them up here. You can take multiple blocks and stack them, whatever you need to do to be okay and to be at a good level. So we have that left foot going up. So you can come here for your warrior three, or you can release your hands out or behind you. There are several different ways of being able to hold the warrior three, and I don't have a whole lot of room where I'm at, so I'm going to leave my warrior three alone right now. So let's go ahead, go back down into our down dog. Walk the legs out. Lift the left leg up. I'm going to roll that through to the front. Take that foot and ground it to the back side. Extend out, making sure everything's nice and long. Your knees over your ankle. Using your core, draw in and up. Here we are back again in our warrior one. So we're going to turn just our chest and our head to the front. Release your arms. Externally rotate. Drop them down for a stretch. From here, we can take that hand, draw in and up. Once you're in nice core alignment, then you can drop it on down for your reverse warrior. Come forward, left arm over, on top of the left leg. Draw in and up. We're going to grab a part of the ground, in and up, staying in our core alignment. And then we're going to release and cartwheel our hands back down into our high lunge. Draw in and up. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Really trying to keep everything nice and aligned and holding. We're going to go ahead and drop it back down. Step back into our down dog. Roll that out to plank and take it all the way down to the ground. Once we get here, we're going to cobra back up. And then push ourselves into child's pose. And rest it out for just a moment. You can shake your hips side to side here. Release anything that might be trying to let go from that position. Remember to take breaks if you need to take breaks. Don't do anything that's going to hurt you. If you feel like you need water, please always keep water with you while you're working out. Okay. So my students usually throw these at me in this particular move. But we're going to add it because it's very good for your core, very good for your leg strength, very good for a bunch of different things. So we're going to take our block. We're going to put it between our legs. We're going to walk our toes together, touching. Holding it here. We're going to inhale our arms up. Exhale, we're going to sit in our chair. So this is the chair position, but we're going to hold this block. So we're going to inhale our arms up. Exhale our fist of fire down. Keeping your nice core alignment, your buttocks to the back, really squeezing and lifting them back. That way we make lots of room and we strengthen and we tone that psoas and really fire up that core. Make sure that you're breathing through your mouth on the exhale in this. This is one of our high intensity training modules. We do this for a minute. So we're going to inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. We're going to do this for 30 seconds as a warm-up. Drop it lower if you can. And then at this point, we're going to speed it up a little. All right, ready? Last 10 seconds. We're going to jump. Jump. Push those sit bones back. Jump. Really activate that core. 2 more. Woo! You've earned it. Let this go. Walk it out. We've elevated our heart rate. And we take a few second break in between those. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and meet back on the ground, but we're not going to stop. We're going to put our feet together, butterfly it up, keep a little bit of movement, letting our heart rate settle back down, taking a drink of water, but please do not stop moving. Rest it out, gargoyle it out, just do little moves. helping yourself calm. Open your hands, take them behind you, lean back into that. Inhale, exhale, hug and lift. Calming our breath, keeping ourselves centered. Now we're going to get to something a little bit easier. So we're going to come back again to all fours, keeping our hips distance apart and our hands. And I'm going to make it a little easier on you. Instead of going to down dog, we'll just reach that right foot back, lift it up, roll it in and up, walk it over to your left hand. And then drop that knee down, straighten the back leg out. Now, if this is something that you're not there yet, please use a block. Block yourself up where it's tight. Don't allow yourself to go any lower than you can. Keep the blocks near you. Keep everything to where you can keep yourself in a nice shape. So we're here. Going to inhale up and exhale, walk it forward. Stretch it up and try to keep that nice long spine. Inhale, prepare, exhale, roll, hug and lift that core. Lift the ribs, lift the heart. Take that left toe to the knee, walking it up to release that leg back. You're going to take the left leg back, lift it up, roll it through to our right hand, drop it down, walk that right leg back. Again, use your blocks if you can't go down or if this is painful. We meet you where you're at. We don't go any further or anywhere where it's painful. Inhale up, exhale, release it down. Inhale, prepare, exhale, roll that back up. And one more time. And roll it back up. All right, go ahead and do your toes. Walk that knee up. Release it back out. And we're going to meet on our knees. On the mounds of our foot, the top of the ball of our foot with our toes under. Our sit bones are on our heels. And we're going to do what I like to call camel pulses. So we're going to inhale up, hands to Namaste. And then we're going to exhale, just lean back and hold. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. Two more. Inhale up, exhale back. Last one. Now take your sit bones back down. Grab the outer part of your heel. Get a nice firm grasp. We have our sit bones back. So we're going to lean back with them as we lift our core, lift our ribs, lift and offer and open our heart, and hold our camel. You can come back up out of that, sit back down, and then we're going to go to the floor. So from here, we're going to stretch out a little bit and relieve our legs. We're going to take our feet hip distance apart. Inhale, take our belly button like we're going to pull it to the ceiling, hugging and lifting our front lumbar, our ribs, our chest wall cavity, walking the feet a little bit closer, going higher. This is our bridge. And just take that block and put it into your hips. Walk your legs out to the side and drop your knees in for a moment. Really opening out that pelvic floor from the work we did today. Then we'll stretch our legs out. Walk your feet in and lay your legs out to the side. Opening up in all directions. Then taking them straight out in front of you. arms above your head. Walking our feet back in, we're going to go ahead and bridge that back up. Bring our hands down. Grab the block and remove it. We're going to take our left leg over our right leg. Left hand is going to go through, grab the underneath of the right knee. Then on the inhale, we're going to prepare. On the exhale, we are going to hug and lift on that exhale and let that psoas help lift us through. We hold this IT piriformis. It just stretches everything on that thigh area. It is a beautiful, beautiful stretch. Release it back down. Cross it to the opposite side. Right arm now is going to go through the center. Left arm is going to meet under the knee. Inhale, prepare. And then exhale, hug and lift on that breath. Release it back down. Take both feet to the air. We're going to do heels, toes, heels, toes. Take our heels to the ceiling. Take them down to the floor. And then use our toes to come back up. Left foot goes down. Right foot stays up. Heel to the ceiling. Grab a hold of that foot. Open that leg up. This is a half happy baby. And then we're going to take it out to the right. We're going to let that left leg drop open for a nice thigh stretch here. And then bend that knee as you bring that leg back into pelvic alignment. Drop the left leg and let's take that right leg over and across to the other side. Open the right arm out and look over the right arm. Getting a nice stretch of the spine. Detoxification of the organs and spine. Bending that knee, releasing it back up, hugging it in, and then letting it go down to the floor. Left leg is going to come up. We're going to take the heel, grab our foot, bring it into the half happy baby. And we're going to take that out to the side. So left foot goes to the left side, right side comes open. Nice little stretch. Pull that knee back in, bring it back to center, drop the right leg as we take the left leg across our right. And then we open up the left arm and look over our left arm. Bending that knee to bring it back around. Hug that knee in. Meet both legs back to the floor. Inhale, bring them back up together. And you may want to try this or not try this at home. We're going to go ahead and lift up into our shoulder stand. So we're going to start here for just a moment. This is the beginning. You know, some people use the wall to climb up, or you can just roll it back down and just start, you know, lower or faster or harder. You know, a lot of times they climb up the wall and can go, or you can just lift all the way up into it. And I like to make sure that my hips are at a parallel as I bring my legs down into the plow, which really stretches the sciatic muscle and really helps to stretch that out. And then you can walk your legs back up and then back down if you would like. Lift them back up. Bring them into your chest as you roll back down one vertebrae at a time. Taking your knees down, walking them out, hands to the side, externally rotated up, palms to ceiling. And then we're going to rest out here for a few minutes. You guys have done a really, really good job. This has been a little bit more of a routine than I was going to put together, but I wanted to offer you, you know, a really good session for today. So let's put on some really nice, calm music to relax too as we rest out. So stay laying down for at least 2 minutes and just holding that breath, breathing, taking in the practice, and knowing that you deserve those few minutes of time to keep your body in shape and your core aligned. And it doesn't matter how big, how little, how tall, how small, none of that matters, girl, guy, anything. If we keep our health up, we keep our core, we keep that anatomical alignment, we all feel better. We all reach higher places. There are things that we never knew that we were struggling in or dealing with. We have muscles that keep memories from years gone by, and sometimes we release by just doing some of the exercises. So I hope that you subscribe to my channel. There will be lots more coming your way. I am very proud to be someone that can offer services to my students and anyone else that would like to watch. So peace and love. Namaste. Have a blessed and beautiful day.